the things we teach our group is I'm a huge proponent of the change curve. And I don't know if you're familiar with the change curve. We teach our people this change curve. And what the change curve says is it shows over time the reaction to change. And change, positive change curve and the negative change curve are by and large are very, very similar, let me say, because what happens is you have to understand that change by itself is a negative because nobody wants to change. Everybody wants things to stay the way they are. So even good change, you look at somebody, you come to somebody, you say, guess what? You won the $1 million lottery. They would say, first thing would be denial. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Okay. Then the second thing they'd probably say is, oh my God, think of the taxes I'm going to have to pay, right? So here's an absolutely positive event that initially, for some reason, our body or our mind puts the negative spin. And I think it's almost like a survival thing where our body has to look at, is this going to kill me first before it can really enjoy it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it okay for me to enjoy it? And so what we do is we teach our employees the change curve so that they really understand it. And what that means is whenever we introduce a new product, we always get people who are upset that we created and that we changed their life. But inevitably, the value of what we introduced is demonstrated by how quickly they get through the change curve and how quickly they come back and say, oh, this is really nice. Mm-hmm. Now, what our job is to do is to recognize the fact that they are just entering the change curve. And our job is to make sure we help them through that change curve and see the positives. So hopefully by the end of that conversation, they're like, oh, wow, this is really neat. So what we do is our tellers will take them, our MSRs, our tellers will take them to the kiosk. And they'll say, okay, go ahead and log on. And they will show them how to navigate it. And once we have the ability to show them that, they're really comfortable. Mm-hmm. We are looking at creating we just built a new facility and it's got a training room, and we're looking at inviting members to come in working. We can give them some tips and tricks for how to do better on the e-teller, which will include the eView piece. We also have contracted with a third party to go out and create a demo for us to help on like a YouTube demo where we can upload it to YouTube and say, just go to this link, click on it, and it's going to tell you how to do it. Mm-hmm. So there's a couple of things we're trying to do to help them get past any of the negativity that they may have dealing with the change curve or the fact that it's new. You tend to hear more negatives than positive. In other words, when people like things, they just like it. Okay. When people don't like things, they share it with you. Okay. So they say for every negative comment you get, there's probably 10 more that you don't hear. Yeah. I would say for every positive comment you get, there's probably 100 more that you don't hear.